Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are reviewing the Micromax Canvas WinW121, the first Windows Phone 8.1 device from the company. Comes with a 720p display and a Snapdragon 200 quad-core processor with 1GB of RAM. Coming to the left of the device, you can see the volume rocker as well as the faux metallic trim, which does make the phone look really elegant. It's a very thin device as well. At the top, you have the 3.5 audio jack, micro USB data syncing and charging port. Moving to the right, you have the power lock and unlock button, space to open the back cover, and there's nothing at the bottom. At the back, you have an 8-megapixel camera, secondary noise cancellation microphone, LED flash, Micromax branding, and the speakerphone at the bottom. The speakerphone is a bit flush with the surface, however the camera hump does keep the phone a bit above the surface. The back has a very nice leather finish to it with faux stitching quite like the Galaxy Note 3. The metallic trim on the sides is a bit slippery, however the phone is very good to hold in one hand and you can clearly see that both buttons are accessible even with just your fingers. Moreover, the display has good touch response, making it easier to use with in one hand. This device definitely has a smaller profile than other 5-inch devices. Let's open up the back cover. We will see the arrangement of the SIM card slots. The back cover in itself does bend and flex, but when it's on the phone, it's absolutely solid. So your two full-size SIM card slot, a micro SD card slot, which can take up to 32 gigs of storage and a 2000 mAh battery. Now this phone is powered by 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 200 processor with Adreno 302 GPU and 1GB of RAM, which actually doesn't do that well for performance. Overall, I'm quite pleased with the build of the device. There is no creaking or flex anywhere. Coming to the front, you have a 2-megapixel camera, proximity and light sensors with a 5-inch HD IPS display and capacitive buttons at the bottom which do light up along with the primary microphone. Coming to the display, it has great viewing angles. They are wide, not much distortion in brightness or colors, and in fact the color reproduction is really accurate. The display might seem a little dark to you, but the contrast levels really hold good. I'll just change some wallpapers, you'll be able to see the colors yourself. Now this is a vibrant display and it's visible in direct sunlight as well. Being glossy, it does reflect a lot and it's a fingerprint magnet as well. There is no protective layer on top, so you would have to use a screen guard with this phone. Coming to network and call quality, this is a default dial and you can simply switch between SIM cards by tapping at the top. Now this is the calling interface. It has large buttons, it's easy to use, easily accessible as well, and moreover we didn't have any issues with network or call quality. Both the earpiece and speakerphone are quite loud. Now this is the dual SIM management. You can switch between the SIM cards. You can have 3G connectivity on either of the SIM cards as well. You do have Wi-Fi hotspot available here. Moreover, GPS is also available. It's able to locate quickly in open areas. Now this is a default Microsoft camera app. So you can see right there, you can switch between video as well as single photo. And on the left, you have the different options that are available. You have flash mode on or off. You have your different lenses. And you also have various scene modes that are available. So you can choose between them or select auto, which would decide based on your current environment. You can take up to 8 megapixel still shots, choose scene mode, ISO, exposure levels, white balance. And coming to video settings, it's really disappointing to see that this phone can only record in FWVG resolution, not more than that. That's really not something I admire, especially given the price point of about Rs 9,000. Since most phones can today record in 1080p, you can have flash always on during video recording. Now images do turn out to be a little overexposed when you are in brightly lit conditions. You can see that right here. Color reproduction is more or less accurate, but it's towards the center that images have better color reproduction for some reason. Moreover, images don't turn out to be that sharp. They do turn out to be a bit hazy. You can see that right here as well. Although very little noise, the images do lack sharpness. Autofocusing does take a little bit of time as well. Therefore, macro shots have to be very precise. Now here in the 100% crop, you can see that although not a lot of detail is captured, there is some noise in the images as well. Video quality is nothing to write home about either. This is in fact just a decent camera. Folks, this is the bundled headset you get in the box. It really does look nice. Moreover, it sounds good as well. It can replace your basic headset for listening to music. There's a default Xbox music player. You can simply switch between tracks very easily and it's good enough for music playback. You do have FM radio available as well. It's able to locate channels rather quickly. You can see right there. FM recording is not available, but you can switch to the speakerphone. Now it's the default video player. We are playing a 720p video and you can see how much it is stuttering. Video playback is definitely not a forte. Moreover, you can't play 1080p videos on this device either. Now this is YouTube. We are playing this in Internet Explorer since there is no official app. Now YouTube playback is smooth. You can see there is no stuttering, at least in 480p or high quality mode that we are able to play here. Coming to software, this phone runs Windows Phone 8.1 right out of the box. It is a dual SIM smartphone, so you have two dials for phone as well as messaging. So that's already baked in. Moreover, it will get regular updates directly from Microsoft since Micromax is now an official partner. Coming to the new home screen, you can go ahead and switch between tile sizes. You can also rearrange tiles very easily. You have the new Action Center, which has different toggles as well as your notifications. For in-depth review, you can go ahead and check out our Windows Phone 8.1 overview. You can see it right there. It's running Windows Phone 8.1 and has a 720p HD display. Now you have an 8 GB ROM available on the device. Moreover, app and app data are movable to the external storage. You can see it right there, but USB OTG is still not supported. You have auto brightness available as well. You can switch between that. Now these are the notification plus Action Center settings. You can simply go ahead and change any of the tiles. You are limited to just 5 tiles at the top, and you can see right there they change automatically. And you can also customize the different ringtones for each and every app. That's something new with Windows Phone 8.1. Now battery performance has also been improved. Moreover, you can check which apps work in the background. You will easily get 1 day of usage with this phone. Now this is the new Wordflow keyboard. It's very smooth to type on, comes with gesture functionality. We have loaded phonebunch.com already. And right off the bat, you can see the scrolling is a bit slow. That's an issue with Windows Phone 8.1 in general. You can see right here, but rendering is rather slow. It's really poor. In fact, you can see the entire pages disappear when you are scrolling, and that's something not you would want while browsing a web page. Pinch to zoom is not smooth either, and you can see right there the phone just freezes up. In terms of general performance as well, you will notice a bit of lag in the interface as well as at times when you are opening up apps. If more apps are open, the phone really begins to bog down. Gaming performance is not good either. Moreover, this phone does heat up in general use, which is not something that I really like. It was the same with the Nokia Lumia 630, and such issues prevail here too. You can watch a separate gaming as well as benchmarks review. The Canvas Wind W121, even with 1 GB of RAM, is not meant for gaming. The basic games lag, the higher end games are almost sometimes unplayable. Wrapping it all up, performance is definitely not a forte of this device. Although Windows Phone generally works quite well on each and every device, the animations are slick, but when you actually start pushing the hardware, this phone begins to bog down, and not in a way that you actually like. It begins to freeze, it begins to overheat as well. Now this is clearly form over function. This phone does look really good, and on paper the specs are enough as well, but doesn't perform up to its mark. It has good build quality, decent enough cameras, but user experience is where it fails miserably. I therefore won't be recommending this phone, and you should give this a pass as well. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more such videos. Thanks for watching. Any comments, hit us in the comment section. And as always, have a great day.